You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Tuesday the 5th of August, 2025. It is 46 days after the summer solstice. It is 48 days before the fall equinox. By the French Republican calendar, it is the 18th day of Thermidor, the day of the amande, the almond. The sun rises today at 5:56 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 1:02 p.m. The sun sets today at 8:06 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 8:37 p.m. and nautical twilight ends at 9:14 p.m. The length of daytime today is 2 minutes, 9 seconds shorter than yesterday. The moon is in its waxing gibbous phase and is 86% full at midday. The full moon will arrive on Friday, the 9th of August. These are the predicted tides today for Horn's Hook. In the wee hours, low tide, 1:33 a.m., 21 centimeters. In the morning, high tide, 7:46 a.m., 1 meter 16. In the afternoon, low tide, 1:39 p.m., 34 centimeters. In the evening, high tide, 8:03 p.m., 1 meter 43. In our shared realm of plants and animals, more than 700 wildfires are raging across Canada at the moment, in a broad arc stretching through Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, British Columbia, and the Northwest and Yukon territories. The smoke is traveling south and eastward. We are at the southern edge of the smoky region, hence the hazy skies that will be lingering for days. The streets are bathed in silvery ethereal light. It's been one of the worst Canadian wildfire seasons on record, part of the new normal. Commemorations. Transportation milestones. On this day in 1912, Japan's first taxi company, Takushi Jidosha, opened for business with 6 Model T Fords. Equipped with fare meters, they were based at Tokyo's main train terminals of the time, Ueno and Shinbashi stations. On this day in 1914, the first electric traffic light was installed. It stood on the corner of Euclid Avenue and East 105th Street in Cleveland, Ohio. A certain James Hoge was its inventor. It consisted of 4 pairs of red and green lights that served as stop-go indicators. It was manually operated from a control booth, and the switches were carefully designed so that it was impossible to make conflicting signals. A somber anniversary. On this day in 1966, a group of Red Guards at the elite experimental high school in Beijing beat the deputy vice principal, Bian Zhongyun, to death with sticks. They accused her of counter-revolutionary revisionism. It was one of the first fatalities in the Cultural Revolution, a chilling signal of the violence that was to engulf China for the next decade. On this day in 1981, President Ronald Reagan fired 11,000 striking air traffic controllers. It was a foretaste of the slow strangulation of the unions that would become a central feature of the political movement that he led. Today we honor Wendell Berry, born on this day in 1934 in Henry County, Kentucky. All his life, through his poetry, stories, nonfiction books, and essays, he has encouraged us to develop a culture that is fundamentally connected to the natural world of which we are a part. He is a strong advocate of small-scale farming and rural life. Defying simple political labels, he has called us to have a rich sense of place, and he decries the waste and greed that are so much a part of the world we have made. He once wrote this: "Whether we and our politicians know it or not, nature is party to all our deals and decisions, and she has more votes, a longer memory, and a sterner sense of justice than we do." We wish Wendell Berry a happy birthday today. And that is the Observatory, Tuesday the 5th of August, 2025.